Hello ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here with TGN, and welcome to Space Engineers Update. That's right, they released one this morning and they've added some really cool stuff. Sadly, no multiplayer, still waiting on that one. But what they have added was this. Okay, they didn't add this build, but they added motors. That's how I got this thing to move, this crazy monstrosity. I don't even know what to call it. It's a piece of modern art, that's what it is. Saving. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous though. So if you can see the little joints where it's moving, it's rotating in three different places. Yee. I'm gonna get like whacked by it. And the motors are powered by the nuclear reactors that I have strapped to them. And I've got a couple of light sources there just to add to the, shenanigans. I love the light effects on objects. So I'll show you guys how these new things work, and I quickly will show you the other big change to Space Engineers that I just noticed while going through some menus. And that would be, hit escape here. Here's the new version, 1.009, and it's now 64-bit. It's running a lot smoother on the larger builds. I actually didn't notice they had updated when I had done the StarCraft video, which you may or may not have seen yet. I'm not sure what order I'm gonna put these out in. But there's a really big build that I spotlighted with a StarCraft Hyperion. And it was actually running a lot better than it was the first time I attempted it. And I was recording with Fraps at the same time, so that's kind of a system killer. I should probably be using my capture card for this kind of shenanigans now, especially when I'm spotlighting the larger stuff. But that thing is just ridiculous. So these motors are really cool and add a lot to what you can do. And I will show you guys how they work right now. So let's grab a motor. Where are they in here? There's your motor located here. Right now they're supposed to be large and small based on the ship class you're working on. So if you're doing a small ship or a large ship, and a station. Right now we're standing on a station. So we'll do motor, already got it in my list. You're gonna need a reactor, and you're going to need, well, whatever else you want to be moving. So here is the reactor. We'll throw a reactor down, kick on the jetpack, and throw this can be rotated like any block. So let's go ahead and throw, actually let's do a few more blocks, because the power can actually transfer. Oh, I saw some sparks. That's not good. Power transfers through blocks, but once you put a motor down, power doesn't transfer through the motor to whatever it's connected to, so you're gonna have to put power on the next thing. That's why there's like 4 reactors on there right now. Well, let's just do a really simple spinning lighthouse. So we'll do that. We'll throw down another reactor. We'll throw down one more block, and then we'll take this block and surround it with lights, and we'll make a lighthouse. To let people know it's a safe port here at Shack Space 9. Totally didn't rip that off. Totally. Alright, let's get some more blocks here. And we'll get these beacons turned on before we get her to spin. Alright, first person. So you just head on over to your reactor or wherever your nearest control panel is. There we go. Nuclear reactor. Hit K while looking at the control panel and you'll have everything attached to that reactor. So we've got all these lights. Let's kick all the lights on. Now notice there's no motor because power isn't transferred that way. It's gotta go down below it. All right, got the crazy bright lights on. Oh, we're missing one. Gotta have one on the top. This is space. So there is no up. Oh, now we gotta turn it on. All right, let's do that real quick. Get all the lights turned on. All right, so all the lights are turned on. Small reactor is running them all just fine. Run down here and let's kick on the new motor, which is way up there. That's the motor. Dun, 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 dun. See, now it's connected through the actual platform. So I'm actually seeing the motor for that one as well, and the gravity generator that I have running off this station. So everything connected to the station right now. So we're gonna need the motor that's not on, flick it on. And this slider here is actually how you control what direction it spins and how fast it spins. So let's slam it over to the left. And there she goes. So you know people are gonna get really, really, really creative with this and have some epic builds. I'm really looking forward to it. I really want to see motors that allow you to open doors and stuff, but I'm sure that's coming. I mean, this is like step one. Got the cool beacon lighting up the asteroid here. So another thing they've added, in a patch a while back, they actually added beacons. So let's just drop this right here. Now, what's great about beacons, and you'll notice if you've played any Space Engineers and you're flying around in your new ship, if you get too far away, you'll never find your way back. So they finally added beacons that you can control, which is really nice. So let's come back. But in this patch, they made it so you can name the beacons. I actually haven't done this yet, so we're gonna have to figure out how to do this together. And we're in the gravity well. Kill all the engines. I call that a good landing. All right, beacon's on. It's being powered by this reactor, so I'm gonna guess we rename it through the reactor. And beacon. And there you go, you can rename it. Shack Space 9. And there you go. Now you can name your beacon. So if you wanted to make like a racetrack or something, or just know where all your ships are parked, or where that one asteroid was with the really good resources, you can build a beacon and leave it there and always find your way back. So, I have to say, this is one of the cooler updates they've done, and each update has added more and more complexity to the game. I'm very excited for the future for this. I'm really hoping they get a stable multiplayer build out soon. I really do. They've already said that all the survival aspects are in the game, but they aren't stable yet, so they haven't released them to the public. They're in the closed testing right now, but look at those lighting effects. I mean, this looks so much better than Minecraft. It really does. I just love this engine. All right, guys, well, saving, come on. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe here to TGN for more space sim awesomeness, and as always, thanks for watching. I will see you guys, oh, come on, fly back, next time.